when they're all framed up, you had some of the biggest titans in business.
Yep.
And I would just say the biggest titans in tech, who were the sort of antagonists for many years, who were sitting there front row for the presidential inauguration.
This is certainly the story of the inauguration. The oligarchs running policy in this country to benefit themselves and their companies. But in turn, there is a story inside the story, and it is this.
I mean, obviously, the Nazi salute took everybody's attention away from everything else that happened at the inauguration. It's kind of hard not to focus on that. But I think, honestly, the most interesting event of the inauguration was Mark Zuckerberg looking at Lauren Sanchez's chest. Like, that picture is never going away. Do you understand?
From comedian Sammy Obeid. It seems, though, the talk of the inauguration outside of billionaires running the country was Lauren Sanchez's outfit choice. She wore all white, seated next to her significant other, Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, who got his start with his parents investing in his company. More from Obeid.
So she was, she was there, right? And she was wearing a low-cut blouse, which is a choice. And Mark Zuckerberg was standing right over, and I don't know, bless the photographer who nailed that shot. Because you think Zuckerberg is a billionaire, he has to be like, okay, when I go in public, people are gonna be watching me, you know? But for some reason, his metaverse glitched, and he, like, in a moment, he was looking at her low-cut blouse, and the photographer got it, like, perfect frame rate, nailed it.
Agreed. God bless the photographer or videographer who captured the moment, because boy did they deliver. And now Zuck, a man who screams out masculinity is needed on Joe Rogan, got himself in quite a pickle. Furthermore, Zuck made his peek at Sanchez's chest with his wife right next to him. Keep in mind, as we've stated, this is during the presidential inauguration. After this went down, we learned that Zuck was liking Sanchez's stuff on his platform Instagram, which Obeid had a reaction to.
And that picture is not, it's simple. It's just, boys will be boys, whatever. That's like the baseline, like, oh, Zuckerberg's got it in him, whatever. Or, toxic masculinity, or however you want to see it. But that picture is more meaningful than that. That picture is the beginning of a divorce, okay? That picture.
He's like, honey, let's go to the metaverse and sort this out.
Doesn't matter how rich you are. Like, that's, anyways. He what? Oh, he liked her pictures on Instagram too? Did you check that? Did you that's the first thing everybody did. They went on Instagram, looked at Lauren Sanchez's profile. They're like, has Zuckerberg liked her photos? He's liked previous photos of hers, or... Oh, we're so creepy right now. We're just like, dude. We're like, oh my God, Zuckerberg has a thing for Lauren Sanchez.
Just so we're clear, here is the photo of Sanchez that Zuckerberg liked on the platform he owns. And here are some of the users who liked it. Most disappointing, Carissa Thompson, by far, as a sports guy. It should surprise no one Sydney Sweeney liked it, considering we know her family history at this point. Jessica Alba, also not surprised in the slightest.
Hey guys, quick break in the action. I have a new show coming out called The Rick Strom Show. It is going to be awesome. I'm interviewing musicians, athletes, producers, writers, journalists, authors, sports doctors. Go check it out at youtube.com/@TheRickStrom Show. Also be sure to throw me a follow on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. It can all be found in the description box below. Thank you.
Obeid then turned his attention to this.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
The Nazi salute seen and heard around the world from Tesla owner Elon Musk.
Listen, I don't actually think that Elon is a Nazi, okay? But everybody just saying like, oh, he's on the spectrum or whatever. But yeah, he's also on the Nazi spectrum. You know what I mean? Like, there is such thing as a Nazi spectrum. You start at 0 and then you're just full Hitler, and he's somewhere in between. We don't know. You cannot mathematically argue that he's not somewhere. We know he's not 0. If he was 0, he would have not made that motion. Okay?
Obeid would also debunk the Roman salute argument we have heard from so many Elon defenders. Plus,
the ADL wrote, "This is a delicate moment." That's the Anti-Defamation League. It's a group that monitors anti-Semitic hate. "This is a new day, and yet so many are on edge. Our politics are inflamed, and social media only adds to the anxiety. It seems that Elon Musk made an awkward gesture in a moment of enthusiasm, not a Nazi salute. But again, we appreciate that people are on edge. In this moment, all sides should give one another a bit of grace, perhaps even the benefit of the doubt, and take a breath. This is a new beginning. Let's hope for healing and work toward unity in the months and years ahead."
what little credibility this organization had left was gone when they issued this diabolical statement in reaction to Musk.
And it was surprisingly how many people were defending him, like the ADL. I don't know if you know Anti-Defamation League. They should just change their name to Defamation League because that's basically all they do. They should call themselves the DL. But the ADL totally, they usually go after anti-Semitism all the time, but they're like, don't get out of hand here. He was just excited, they totally gave him the pass because he's not a peaceful college protester. So, yeah. And, but yeah, also some really good people defended him, like Netanyahu. That's someone who you really want to have on your side. Netanyahu's like, no, I know Elon.
For more from Sammy Obeid, go to SammyKO.com for tour updates, his YouTube channel for long-form stuff, his Facebook for more Lauren Sanchez love at Facebook.com/SammyKObeid, Instagram for thirst traps, and of course, TikTok.